Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week so far. Hope you had a great betting day on Tuesday. Hopefully everything hit for you guys. And yeah, we're going to get right into it. There's a lot of college basketball matchups, but a lot of games that, we'll be honest, no one really cares about or even knows about. So I picked some of the better D1 teams, in the Power 5 conferences because it's tournament play this week. So I picked some games from there to cover in this video. So yeah, I'm going to get right into it. I picked out, I believe, 8 matchups that some are important, some aren't, but they're in pretty big conferences, so they do have value for betting as well. And some of the spreads are pretty juicy too. So I'm going to get right into it. Go ahead, like and subscribe. You know what to do. Support the channel. You guys have been killing it. First matchup, we have the Iowa State Cyclones versus the Oklahoma Sooners. Iowa State 2-21, 8-14-1 against the spread. Oklahoma 14-9, 12-10-1 against the spread. Oklahoma opening up as big favorites at -11.5, with the over/under at 140.5. Last 10 head-to-head meetings: Iowa State 6-4, Oklahoma 4-6. Last 10 matchups overall: Iowa State, 0-10 in their last 10. Oklahoma just 5-5 in their last 10. Neither team playing really well right now. Iowa State 2-6-1 against the spread in their last 9. 12-3 against the spread in their last 15 against Oklahoma. So they've been able to cover against Oklahoma. Currently on a 17-game losing streak right now, which is kind of unheard of. Iowa State's a very bad program this season. Oklahoma on a 5-game losing streak right now. Losses to Texas, back-to-back to Oklahoma State and Kansas State. Their last win was against Iowa State, which was a 66-56 victory. It's tournament time. I like Oklahoma to get their act together. I like Oklahoma winning by more than 11.5. I think they come out and beat the crap out of Iowa State, get their team chemistry back, and get a nice little win here. So definitely riding Oklahoma -11.5. Next matchup, we have the Nebraska Cornhuskers versus the Penn State Nittany Lions. Nebraska 7-19, 12-13 against the spread. Penn State 10-13, 12-11 against the spread. Penn State opening up as favorites at -7, with the over/under at 146.5. Penn State 6-4, Nebraska 4-6. Last 10 matchups overall for Nebraska, they are just 3-7 in their last 10. Penn State not much better, 4-6 in their last 10. These two teams did play just a few weeks ago, with Penn State picking up a 3-point win over Nebraska. Nebraska 4-2 against the spread in their last 6. 3-16 in their last 19. Very bad Nebraska team. Penn State, the unders hit in 7 of their last 10 games. Neither team's really scoring well, really. Penn State did win by 3 last meeting. I look for Penn State to win by 7 here or more. Just a very bad Nebraska team. I like Penn State to run it up a little bit on Nebraska. And yeah, that's going to be the pick for that matchup. I'm not really messing around with the overs and unders for basketball. I honestly stay away from the over-unders for college basketball. Just don't have too much luck with them. Next matchup, we have the DePaul Blue Demons versus the Providence Friars. DePaul 4-13, 7-10 against the spread. Providence 13-12, 12-13 against the spread. Providence opening up as 7-point favorites, with the over/under at 133. Last 10 head-to-head meetings: Providence 7-3, DePaul 3-7. Last 10 matchups overall for DePaul: just 2-8 in their last 10. Providence 5-5 in their last 10. DePaul 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. 1-8 in their last 9. Very, very bad DePaul team. Providence 4-2 in their last 6 against the spread, and 4-2 in their last 6 overall. Providence a much better team in this matchup. look for Providence to cover the -7-point spread, which I think is pretty low. So I'm going to take Providence in this one. Next matchup, we have the North Carolina State Wolfpack versus the Syracuse Orange. NC State 13-9, 10-10-2 against the spread. Syracuse 15-8, 10-13 against the spread. Syracuse opening up as 2-point favorites with the over-under at 146. Last 10 head-to-head matchups split down the middle, 5-5. NC State last 10 games overall, just 6-4 in their last 10. Syracuse 6-4 in their last 10 as well. These two teams did play, earlier in February. Syracuse picking up a 77-68 victory. NC State 4-1 in their last 5 against the spread. They're on a 5-game winning streak right now. Syracuse 5-2 in their last 7. Syracuse coming off, 2 consecutive good wins against Clemson and UNC. I like Syracuse in this one. They got a lot of momentum, beating 2 really, really great or not great. North Carolina's not great, but beating pretty good ACC teams. I like them beating North Carolina State by just a bucket here. That seems, pretty easy to me, honestly. Next matchup, we have the Miami Hurricanes versus the Clemson Tigers. Miami 9-16, 12-1 against the spread. Clemson 16-6, 11-10-1 against the spread. Clemson opening up as favorites at -9, with the over/under at 126.5. Last 10 head-to-head matchups: Clemson 6-4, Miami 4-6. Last 10 games overall for Miami, just 3-7 in their last 10. Clemson 7-3 in their last 10. These two teams did play, just about a week or two ago. Clemson picking up an 8-point win, 66-58 in that matchup. Miami just 3-10 in their last 13, 2-4 in their last 6. Not a very good Miami team. Clemson 6-1 in their last 7. Clemson -9 here. They won by 8 last matchup. I like Clemson to run it up on Miami in this one and cover the 9-point spread. Last 3 matchups, we have the Butler Bulldogs versus the Xavier Musketeers. Butler 9-14, 10-13 against the spread. Xavier 13-7, 10-10 against the spread. Xavier opening up as favorites at -6, with the over/under at 133.5. Last 10 head-to-head meetings: Xavier 6-4, Butler 4-6. Last 10 games overall for Butler: 4-6 in their last 10. Xavier 5-5 in their last 10. These two teams did play, a few weeks ago. Xavier picking up the win 63-51 as 11-point favorites. Butler just 2-4 against the spread in their last 6. 2-4 in their last 6 games as well. Xavier 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. 13-7 in their last 20 this season. I like Xavier -6 here. Winning by double digits in their last meeting. Look for Xavier to get a nice win here in their tournament. I like them -6. Next matchup, we have the Kansas State Wildcats versus the TCU Horned Frogs. Kansas State 8-19, 9-16-1 against the spread. TCU 12-13, 9-15-1 against the spread. TCU opening up as favorites at -3.5, with the over/under at 129. Last 10 meetings overall, or last 10 head-to-head meetings: Kansas State 6-4, TCU 4-6. Last 10 games overall for Kansas State: 3-7 in their last 10. TCU 3-7 in their last 10. These two teams did play on the 20th of February. Kansas State picking up a win 62-54. Kansas State 3-14 in their last 17. A very bad Kansas State team. 10-5 against the spread in their last 15 against TCU. TCU 2-6 against the spread in their last 8. 1-6 in their last 7 games. Neither team playing good at all. I've been watching Kansas State all season, and they cannot score. They are very bad at scoring. Give me TCU minus 3.5. TCU's not the best, but they can at least put up points. So I'll take TCU and the minus 3.5. Next matchup, or last matchup, we had the California Golden Bears versus the Stanford Cardinals. California 8-19, 12-14 against the spread. Stanford 14-12, 12-13-1 against the spread. Stanford opening up as favorites at minus 6.5, with the over/under at 132.5. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, Stanford 6-4, Cal 4-6. Last 10 games overall for Cal, just 1-9 in their last 10. Stanford 4-6 in their last 10. These two teams did play a doubleheader, early last month. Stanford picking up back-to-back wins, 76-70, then 70-55. Cal 1-11 in their last 12. 1-4 against the spread in their last 5. Stanford 1-4 in their last 5. I mean, neither team playing great right now, but this Cal team just hasn't got a win in a long time. Stanford already beat them twice this season. Give me Stanford minus 6.5. Those are going to be the picks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel. You guys have been awesome. Hope you guys use some of these picks, and yeah, hopefully these picks hit. And be sure to check out my free VIP picks video, where I'll be giving out a free VIP pick, parlay, and a teaser most likely for that day. So be sure to check that video out, and hope you have a great day betting on Wednesday, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Good luck. Get rich. Hope you guys cash out. See you guys.